gotta share it when you go live.
Midwest SBL, louder than ever, bringing you the fire. It's DJ Rusticles.
You haven't even shared it yet, Brian. Speakers. Where? Oh. I guess we have subscribers.
These are paid crisis actors?
Alex Jones isn't even on trial.
There ain't no Alex Jones. You guys don't know that?
Still believe in the internet? Bro, you gotta share this or what, bro?
Johnny!
I don't think Brian's doing it. I'm sitting here refreshing Sundown After Dark page.
No one can hear you, dude.
It's on the tube. I forget how to do this.
Me too. I like this part.
Me too. Hope they know not to turn up their music in there. Really, Brian? I don't know if y'all can hear me with the music playing or not.
Look at him go. Look at him run.
I made it in time. Music is super loud. Yeah.
It is over here, too.
It's okay.
We've been away for a while.
I don't know how to work this thing. I might do an IB sub. I don't know. Somebody's asking me.
No, we're not doing the show yet. You gotta let it cook.
I wonder if they can hear me.
Yeah. Wait till it's done.
And it trickles off into the distance.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, you dickheads, nut huggers, and degenerates? Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Hell yeah, Thomas. That's what I'm talking about.
That was pretty good, Thomas.
It has
I like
been a while. That was. You've been holding that one in for a while, haven't you, Thomas?
What's up, fuckers?
So yes, it's been 3 months and some change since we've done a
Has
show. It has. Actually, we have not done a show since I've had my surgery. So that's pretty cool. Last show we did was with.
Yeah, you were walking funny for a while after that one.
Hey, we don't talk about what the real surgery was, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I had a surgery. Had my mouth, my small mouth worked on. And,
Mouth.
It's fixed now. Actually, just had my 3-month checkup, and everything's healing just fine. So that's fantastic. By the way, folks, check this out. See that there award, that major award, that lit up award from Barnaby Lane.
It is distracting.
There's a lot going on there. That award is for our show coming this weekend, August 20th, and we'll talk about that here more. It is from Game Changer Audio, who is James Bales, and that's who purchased it, and it's for our show, and it's created by Barnaby Lane, which is loud as fuck, or I think it's loudaf.com or .net or something like that. That's where you can find stuff like that, guys. So thank you to those folks for contributing that to our show. And I think it's for the loudest and cleanest install. And I don't know who's judging that or how that's working, but that's going to go to somebody to our show or at our show. So check that out. I'm going to get my cigar going here. So it's been, again, quite a while since we've done a show. You guys have any questions for us? Because it's been a while. What you got?
Yep. Speakers and shit.
Well, the one guy asked something. Jacob.
Yeah, he had asked me about IB subwoofers. I said potentially yes. It's not something I'm like really pressing right now because I don't think there's a huge market for it for Sundown. But
we have SQ guys from time to time.
yeah, from time to time. I wish we had more, but you know.
It's because we've never been known to be for the SQs. But
Yeah.
even though you build every woofer for the SQs, but they were just loud as shit.
IB positive. It's an IB maybe on IB. woofer.
So
Gotta
like
light this here
new
cigar.
stuff, guys. There's like, I guess there's not as much to discuss as normal. I had to like put the brakes on a little bit because this year.
Yeah.
But I did start production on the SML shallows. I also started production, well, not production, but I finished the tooling on the X8 version 4 basket.
Whoa, that's right. You do.
Yeah, and I am currently, we're on like the 4th round of clip analysis on U6.5 prototype, so those should be ready to confirm pretty soon. I finished the Nightshade version 6 motor design, which I haven't been showing yet. And
Yeah, I cannot wait until we show that thing. That is
We
the
didn't show that?
sexiest we can't yet.
oh yeah, also as SD Designs,
See, I can't remember.
as SD Designs pointed out, the U version 2 has been approved and production started on the U version 2 as well.
I know we saw it in this room. It was in this room, right?
Yeah, but we haven't shown it like
I
really
don't
public
remember
yet,
if there was like cameras rolling.
because we're still building the last of the NSV5, so I was trying to hold out.
Yeah.
It is
NSV6
awesome.
Is like, and this is how I describe it. If Star Wars came to Sundown Audio and was like, "Hey, we need a subwoofer for one of our
For fucking Darth Vader.
yeah, that's what it would look like."
Yeah. If like Batman was a subwoofer, it'd be this.
So amp for that X15 Sci 2500 would be great.
So
Indubitably.
yeah, we're basically. I wanted to get on. So this Friday, we're gonna have some people in here. I will most likely just be recording the shows in this podcast room and then releasing them throughout the week. The next week,
It's gonna be a nightmare.
I usually end up doing about 3 shows. We're gonna have
Message.
Brandon from customspeakerpods.com. He's gonna come on here. Jay Jones, one of our Canadian distributors, he's gonna come on. Possibly the new owners of Mecca, they're gonna come on the show too.
Bud and Shannon.
Yep, Bud and Shannon. So and possibly some other people. We'll see how it goes.
No, Bud was one of the first guys to run Sundown in Mecca,
Oh,
like to compete. Yeah, he was. He's been a Sundown customer so long, I like remember his name, like, and I know stuff about him.
Mm-hmm. They're good people. We did
Yeah.
some bowling with them back when we went out to the Excess Power show, the after party.
Right.
Had some bowling fun.
It's like people from that era, like I still remember all their names and stuff from way back.
Like Eric Coulter.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. But anyway, our show, again, at the Hickory Motor Speedway, August 20th. Gates open at 9 o'clock, and they close around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Just kind of depends on when organizations are done doing their trophies and stuff like that. We're hoping for good weather. It's supposed to be 85 degrees. The rain is possible, but it's not a huge possibility. So
I might actually be there.
come on, Thomas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of in a
You've been
good
to like
mood.
one show for like an hour.
Do it.
I was
Thomas.
at 2 shows for an hour. Total.
Yeah.
No, I had fun at the very last one I went to, but that was like 2015 or so.
Yeah.
And
God, that was a while ago.
yeah, no, it's just been busy. It's been hot.
Did you ever go to one at the track?
Yeah.
Because I know we had the first one at our show.
No, I had a good time. I just couldn't be there all day.
Yeah. Well, I kind of work it. I try to get there early, get the tents up and everything, help out the guys. It's usually
I'm not
hot.
doing that.
It's usually hot and nasty. You know, not a fun time for to set shit up and take shit down. But it's good to. It's really fun to meet everybody. You know, it's that you don't get to see everybody you talk to except for when you go to their shows.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like to go to our show because it's a fun time.
Yeah.
I don't like
it's not-
meeting people.
Everybody wants to meet Thomas, and he's just like,
I don't want to do it.
I can't get a good pull on this cigar for some reason. I don't know.
But I do like seeing everyone have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now this, I don't know if we've talked about this on the show. Now Jacob and Stevie, who's one of our employees,
I won.
are supposed to do a competition, a deadlift competition, to see who can. Is it whoever can do the most? Is that
The
how?
most, and we'll start at a low level and just keep going up.
Stevie
until
is
somebody
a
can't
well-built Chad.
I was right.
He's the guy that lifts all the woofers up and puts them into boxes and packs everything
Thomas,
up.
you got to get Stevie drunk tomorrow night so that like he does a bad job.
So they're supposed to do this competition. I try to get Stevie to
They
come in.
were supposed to do this competition
In May, right?
No, on my birthday it was in June.
June 20th.
Yeah,
So that's been postponed
that
till.
did not work out.
Are we gonna do it Friday?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna if it happens,
it's have to be earlier in the day because I want to have some beer later.
if it happens, I'm gonna try to record it or do it live on the show on this channel or something like that. If I can be there in time.
Jacob pussied out.
I did not. I'm still gonna do it. I'm just not sure I can win because for like the last 8 weeks I've been traveling.
Stevie
and
says
the last 8 weeks is the time I wanted to be practicing.
Stevie says he doesn't think he's gonna do well either. So you know what?
Yeah, but Stevie's pretty jacked, man. He's been working out for years.
Team Stevie.
I've
It's
only
the
got
ultimate-
I've got
ultimate
1
Chad.
year. 1 year down.
Stevie's the
I've been
ultimate
Team
Chad.
Stevie since the beginning.
Yeah, that's just because you're gay.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Scott, I'm smoking one of Cigar Joe's cigars. Here that he got me. Cigar Joe got me like 50 cigars.
Cigar Joe's,
for
what do
helping
you
him out.
call those?
Yeah, cigars.
Spoons. Cigars. Spoons. Tiny spoons.
Backy.
Cigar Joe's tiny collectible spoon.
I'm having trouble smoking it right now. I don't like to smoke right next to my microphone, so it kind of messes things up.
Oh, shit.
What's all that noise, Thomas? You're always getting.
Thomas's phone is
Just a sec.
jingle
Is
jangling.
that your wife? She's checking up on you. All right. So yeah, show is August 20th, 9 to 6. We'd love to see you there. Weather's not supposed to be stupid hot like it usually is.
Still pretty hot though.
Was it last year that we had like a monsoon come through the end?
Uh-huh.
Dude, it was. We were under a tent under the car, and there's this guy in a wheelchair that tried to get under with us, and he's like, he rolled up, and it started pouring ass like super bad, and he was like, you know what? I'm standing. So he one-legged hopped it over to me. I held him. I held the guy up while it was raining.
Hell yeah. So yeah, like I guess we'll talk a little bit more about the contest with Stevie. The reason this came about is a year ago was when I started working out.
Yep.
And then I was like, I used to be really good at lifting weights and stuff, and I was like kind of talking shit with Stevie, and I was like, man, I bet in a year I could deadlift more than you. Now I probably should have thought that through and give myself a little bit more time than 1 year, since he's been working out for like 5 years.
I think you've done really good for 1 year.
I've done really well. Just I failed to prepare.
You got like veins and shit popping out, dude.
I failed to prepare for the actual barbell thing because I'm doing the X3.
Right. It's a different grip, right? And it's a lot more pressure on your fingers.
I'm not worried about my hands at all. Like the thing I'm worried about is just picking the weight up.
Okay. I haven't done a deadlift in God knows how long. So how much do you think you can do? Like comfortably?
450.
Okay. That's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And how much do you think has Stevie ever mentioned how much he can do?
I think he can do about 500.
And 50 pounds is 50 pounds, man.
Yeah.
I think you got this.
I don't think I can. I don't know. If he can do 500, I don't think I can get him. I don't think I can get him. Now, if I lose, I'm going to re-challenge him next year.
All right. Now, what happens if Stevie wins?
I bet him $1,000.
$1,000. So he better get on it.
Yep.
And what happens if you win?
He has to give me $100.
I think that's well worth it. Yeah, I would do it. It's totally worth it's a gamble, but he's like I said, he's the ultimate Chad. He's got this, you know.
Well,
So-
it gave me something to shoot for the whole year.
Right?
Whether I win or not doesn't matter. I think it's worth the money, even if I lose, just to be motivated to keep going.
Well, I think
I'd be proud of him if he beat. But if he does beat me, I'm going to write on the check something like for beating up an old man or something.
right. You have to give them. You gonna do a check with like a W-2 and all that shit?
No, it's just be a personal check.
Just cash that. You gotta do it cash.
No.
All ones.
Because then I can't write something like for beating up an old man on there.
You do a bunch of ones, 900 ones, and then $100
pennies, and he has to
check.
carry it to the car. That's his next test.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Woofers Etc. They contacted me earlier. I was talking with them, and I wrote some stuff down. They asked us to make a little announcement for them, and I don't mind doing this for them. First and foremost, if you do ever shop at woofersetcetera.com, you can still use promo code SWAG, and usually they'll throw in a t-shirt or lanyard or whatever. That also helps promote the podcast when you do that. What's all this music I'm hearing?
That's actually from outside.
Can you shut that door, please?
Yeah.
They're doing that shit on purpose to piss me off. I bet you. Anyway, Woofers Etc. You can use promo code SWAG, SWAG, and that goes towards our podcast. We get a little kickback from that. But more importantly, they have two positions open over there at Woofers Etc. They're office positions. So if you're in the Los Angeles area and you like to work in the car audio field, you can check out woofersetcetera.com. You can give them a phone call. Their phone number is 323-231-3525.
Do it.
And they're just looking for somebody who's somewhat experienced in the car audio industry and or office work that can help them out. The more the merrier. They're looking for a tech guy, and I believe somebody who can do like invoicing and stuff like that. Again, Woofers Etc. 323-231-3525. Or you can email them at info@woofersetc.com. And if you want a job in car audio and you live in LA, go for it. Now, speaking of Woofers Etc., we made some amps, Jake, that are exclusive to that company.
They got them, right? The one
They do have them.
Okay.
And a lot of people weren't sure what was up with these amps because they're not on our website.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they're not on our website, and we've never really talked about them.
Yeah, it was the Salt 1 and Salt 1.5.
Yep, Salt. So you've got a Salt Series 1000 and 1500 watt
Yep.
amplifier. It's and Woofers Etc. is the only company that has them. They also sell on Amazon and eBay. So if you see them there, that's through
That's a
them as
real
well.
amp.
It's real. There's a warranty. Everything's good. So if you guys were unsure, because we've had people call here like, hey, what's this amp that I'm seeing? And we've had dealers ask about them too. It's a real thing, and Woofers Etc. has them.
Yep.
I don't even know what we sell anymore.
Thomas just builds the woofers.
I build what I'm told.
So Thomas, how the hell are you?
All right. Well, that phone call was actually good news. I'm doing some shit with the bank right now. I'm pulling a Jacob Fuller.
Dealing with banks are a bitch.
Dealing with banks
Financial
are
stuff.
a nightmare. But that was good news. So
I love
the
getting
bad
good
news is I will have to leave early this Friday. So if anyone wants to stop and say hi,
Do it early.
you're gonna have to do it early.
What time are you leaving Friday?
Probably like 3:30.
Okay.
Damn it,
You'll
Thomas.
be here most of the day. You can always come back too.
No,
Yes.
I'm not doing that.
For the shenanigans. The Friday. The annual Fuck Off Friday shenanigans. That's what we call it around
Yep.
here. It's the only day that we're allowed to not do so much work. Per Jacob Fuller.
I don't even know what's going on. I'm just like, where is everyone? I walk in, and everyone's out the hallway. The hallway looks like Skid Row. Just a bunch of people in tents and shit. They made forts of cardboard boxes, and everyone's just like passing around.
Right now?
No, not right now. The
Oh,
Friday
yeah.
before every
Because
show.
we block off doorways so people don't try to get in. You know?
And there's like pallets blocking off certain hallways and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. And I'm just sitting there just like, well, I haven't heard from anyone today. I wonder what everyone's up to.
We use pallets to block Thomas off so he has to stay in his room.
Right. You just
Yeah.
segregated. Yeah. If you guys have any questions for us, feel free to ask. I know we don't have many viewers at the moment. Everybody's still working. I know it's early in the day, but
I got goat problems. I can talk about goat
let's
problems.
talk about your goats.
Jacob has goats.
Yeah, I got goats.
Firstly, I don't
Tell
even
them
know
their
if we've ever
names.
even talked about the goats on this show. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
They have names.
Yeah, so my son, well, I named the one. I have the bigger male goat. His name's JP.
Yep.
And then I have two.
As per JP's request.
Yes. Then I have the two small male goats, which my son named Jamal and Jacoby. And then two small female
Put
goats.
a backwards hat on one of them.
Yeah, two small female goats, which Joseph named Bonquiqui and Picalicia. So that's
Hold on. What does that translate in English?
That's English.
Oh. Well, there I am. Say those names again, the two girl names.
Bonquiqui and Picalicia.
So she just made a bunch of words happen. And
Yeah.
that's the name of and you had to figure out how to spell that, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. Do your goats have like collars with tags on them and shit?
Nah.
With a name? You definitely need to do that.
No. So, but anyway, Jamal is injured. He got in a fight with JP the goat and broke his horn off.
It's terrifying to look
right
at.
at the skull. So he's in bad shape. Like right now, he's kind of out of it right now.
He's on the drugs.
He's been getting treated.
Yeah.
So I've been giving him shots and stuff.
So the shots you give him, are they like steroid or something like that? Or
Now one of them is thiamine,
okay.
so it doesn't get goat polio.
That's a magnesium, right?
No.
Isn't I thought
Thiamine is its own thing.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't get goat polio, and then we gave him antibiotics.
Which is hilarious. I'm
And
sorry.
then
I didn't even know goats can get polio.
Yeah, I
or there
forget,
was
I
a
forget what
goat
the third
polio.
shot was, and then there was some painkillers, and we have to change his bandage and stuff on his little
Gotcha.
spot.
But today he was not doing as well. So he
Nah.
was doing okay, and all of a
He was
sudden
doing okay.
something happened today.
Yeah, I found out from the vet that he's like part fainting goat,
Oh,
and the fainting goat
There's
reaction.
a such thing as part
he's like
fainting
half
goat.
fainting goat or something.
all right.
Yeah,
so you have to
so-
really scare the shit out of
Yeah.
him.
So anyway, that has something to do with the calcium in their bloodstream, like
Okay.
doing the wrong shit. And so I talked to the vet, and they think that he's calcium depleted from all the stress, and that's why he's like laying down with his legs all stiff.
Huh. So you don't think that he's dying? You think that's just a part of him, and that's his reaction to whatever's going on?
Yeah, that's what the vet said.
Okay. Well,
Did you
let's-
guys know
let's
that
just hope.
Brian's part horse?
I am only a one part, but there's only one person who's allowed to see that part. Actually, you guys have seen it before. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've actually
Multiple
seen
times.
Brian's dick more than I've
There
seen
has
my own,
been
so.
multiple times where
Well, we didn't say what
things
kind of
have
horse. It's a
happened.
teacup pony.
This is true. It's just enough. Just enough.
Yeah.
There was one time I was at Thomas's house, and I had a really. I drank a lot.
You were probably drinking the same thing you're holding right now.
Maybe. And I know I was going through marital troubles at the time, and I didn't want to go home. So I kept drinking, and I planned I was just going to stay at your house that night. So I remember when it was time to go to bed, and everybody was still in your
Living room.
living room. I just took my clothes off in your living room.
Yeah.
And you guys had to take me to bed.
And he was marching around, and I mean marching,
Marching. Yep.
like high knees.
I was still a big guy back then, too, guys.
For
Look,
you.
have you ever seen Family Guy where Peter Griffin takes his clothes off? It's just like that.
Yeah, we had a good time.
A little bit more Hank Hill.
And then
ass,
he
though.
did it again on the back porch.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
And then when we were out at Chimney Rock, was probably
Oh,
the
yeah.
last time. I think I took it all. I had a lot.
I think
a
I
lot
went to bed
drink.
before you did that.
I had a lot to drink that night too. So my wedding's coming up. It's 2 months.
Yeah.
It's 2 months from yesterday.
I am legit on a diet so that I still fit in the suit
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
bought.
You think you have to be on a diet? Look at this guy. So I had to get the shirt that they got me at the suit place called Suit City, by the way. The suit place got me a shirt that fit my neck right, but it was too big for the rest of me. So apparently, dudes at my size necks are usually bigger than
Yeah.
fatter than me. So I was swimming in the shirt. So I bring the shirt back to the guys and hey, look, this shirt's not fitting. I said the neck is fine, but the rest of it is huge. He was like, look, dude. He's like, you're gonna have to do something because I can give you the next shirt down, which is what he did. He gave me the next shirt down. He's like, you're gonna have to not gain any more weight, or else my neck, it will not work with my neck. So I did. I was smart and I did this, and just in case you guys need this, I have one. Those little button extenders for up here, just in case my neck is too tight, I can extend the button thing.
So, yeah, the little salts are a bit underrated as well. Yeah.
What's going on?
They were asking about the power output.
Yeah, big neck,
yeah.
small mouth is exactly what we got going on. By the way, it says Audio Apex. Who is that? Kyle or Jacob? Who's watching it?
What? Do you...
It says Audio Apex right there.
Oh.
It says big neck, small
Oh yeah,
mouth.
Audio Apex. What's up, guys
I wonder who it is.
and gals?
Hands. Kyle.
It's Kyle, Mr. Big Hands. By the way, Kyle, why don't you come on in? You haven't been on
Kyle.
a show in a
You
while.
see all these drinks that I bought from you, Kyle?
Yeah.
This one too.
You're gonna have to re-up on your Miller Lite in the drink machine there, Kyle.
I know.
No, he just stocked it up this morning. I saw him. I was like, you
What's up,
fuck.
Keith?
It's like, you cheeky little
Let's
bastard.
see what Dusty Rice.
Carolina Tilly, is that Tay or Kevin? I wonder who that is.
I don't know.
Only one here to answer phones.
Senor Kyle.
Kyle.
What else did we have to talk? I already well,
Where'd everyone else go?
Donnie doesn't want to come in. Donnie's not drinking this month or smoking this month, so he didn't want to come in here and get our peer pressure.
Yeah, it's true.
Again, guys, the show is August 20th. Doors or gates open at 9 o'clock in the morning. If you're a vendor, you need to make sure you're on the vendor list. You want to email Derek at sundownaudio.com for that to get put on that list if you're a real vendor.
Yeah.
Because you'll be able to get in an hour early for setup, which is 8 o'clock, obviously. And it closes at 6 o'clock. And I don't think we're doing a big after party. I think what we're going to do is just tell people to go.
Sounds like a nightmare.
We're going to tell people to go to Iron Thunder, which is what we generally do.
That sounds like a nightmare.
What's a nightmare? The show?
So
All of those people?
if you can afford
Yeah.
a salt, that would be a better choice. But the Side 2500 is pretty great, especially for the money.
For the people that are just listening and don't see the
Oh yeah, they
thing.
can't see that.
Yeah.
He asked for an X15, would I get a Side 2500 or a little salt? Now, of course, the salt's always better. That's why it costs more.
Yeah.
But the Side 2500 is pretty great.
It's a great choice.
Yeah.
The cool thing I really like about the Sayas is that, let's say you have a little bit of impedance rise and you're at 1 ohm, you're not going to see a huge adjustment in power output. It's going to stay fairly consistent between 1 and 2 ohms.
Yeah. And I've approved the prototypes for the Sia 5K and 8K. This year has been too crazy to get them all started and all that, but we'll start them soon.
So we are making some changes on the Sayas.
Yeah, 5K and 8K will be coming out.
Yep. People have been asking now that we and for dealers watching, there is a new price sheet. Make sure you check your email.
Yep, new price sheet.
On that new price sheet, we've got the Sia 5000 and 8000. Do we have an ETA when we're going to get it?
No, but if I had to guess, it's going to be first quarter next year.
Gotcha. You know, they're out there playing this music. I bet you everybody can you guys hear what's going
Their
on
shenanigans?
out there? Yeah, their shenanigans. We have
Pre-show shenanigans?
We've got this thing. I don't even know what
starts
you would call it.
Wednesday, man.
It's like a stunt
Is it
wall.
Wednesday? It is Wednesday.
It is.
Yeah, we got this stunt wall. It's got like 16 Vex speakers in it. It's ridiculously loud.
It is stupid.
You can do a whole concert with that thing,
Yeah.
like a small concert. You get 2 of them, you'll be good for a big concert.
Put one of those in a, what do you reckon, like the WVU stadium? Yeah.
They were doing better when they had the damn
Jerichos.
but they switched them.
Why did they switch them? That's so stupid.
Nah.
It didn't
So-
sound as good. You noticed
No.
it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. They got these big arrays and replaced their Danley Jerichos, and they were quieter.
Where's that at?
WVU Stadium. They had like 2 Danley Jerichos.
Oh, West Virginia.
They had
Okay.
2 of these things.
They need some stereo integrity. Wolf.
And how tall are they? Only like 4.5, 5 feet tall?
Yeah, they replaced it with some giant arrays, and the giant arrays were louder with less, or not, were less loud with less bass.
Yeah. No, it was like, dude, it took the ass
They
right
need
out
some
of the mix.
stereo integrity 24s in that bitch is what they need. Get that bump going. I wonder how that would travel in a stadium like that.
So I had a question: would a Stetson DB3000 be good for 4X8? I'm not super familiar with that model, but a good 3K would be good for those subs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. You're looking at 750 a woofer, so that's right on the money. That is right on the money.
What's
Actually,
up-
no.
what's up,
The
Cigar Joe?
X8s are now 800 watts a piece. I'm sorry. It'll still work good.
You don't have to like jam power on them. They're,
Mr. Cigar Joe. and
They're
Smoke
pretty
that
good.
What
money
is
here,
this?
Padron,
I ask
or,
the same thing every day.
hey,
Oh, it's the pledge.
Got myself a Padron 1926 here, Joe.
I got a pledge. Do you have a V cut or some kind of a cutter?
I keep forgetting my V cut at the house, but I do have one.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna cut this thing because it is not pulling very well. You guys keep talking over there.
Boner.
Cigar Joe's like, who are these people? Thomas has a haircut.
Jake's looking amazing.
Yeah.
We haven't done a show in 3 months over here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
It's just-
looking.
here's the deal. We get
I'm
really,
looking.
really
This is a
freaking
new
busy.
shirt too, and I usually wear all the same shirts all the time.
Yeah. So we're very busy, and a lot of us in the office, like Donnie and I, our anxiety is like through the roof at the moment, and
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
We get basically to the end of the day, we don't even want to stay to do a show. You know, that's what happens.
So I guess I'll read the comments. Jason Gehring says Jake is beast mode, and Cigar Joe called me Mr. Hulk, and I appreciate that, guys.
Jake is plus ultra.
I have been working out really hard, and I appreciate all the comments. I get a lot of PMs too. They're like, "Hey, man, you inspired me to start exercising." I love
inspirational.
I love that people are, you know, and I'm happy to give advice when I can.
He's no Stevie. Too bad
I'm
he's
not as jacked as Stevie yet. Hey,
Do they all know about like the deal that you and Stevie made?
Yeah, we talked about that when you were out of the room.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Stevie gets $1,000 and Jake gets
If
$100.
Stevie lifts more than me, I'm going to give him $1,000. That'll be the cheapest year-long motivation that I've ever gotten.
Jason. Nah, Jake's someone that usually leaves early. Jake usually leaves at 4:30. I try to get out of here at 5.
He's the boss. He can do that.
Yeah.
But he can do whatever he wants.
I'm always on regardless. Like,
I know my rights.
I'm always doing the emails.
Jacob would like walk into my room. He's like, I feel like taking a nap. I'm like, you don't have to ask me, man.
I'm gonna have more of this Woodford, if you guys don't mind.
Have it.
Oh, you go ahead,
I
man.
need to loosen myself up so I can talk more. I need something to talk
I'm the
about.
same way. I feel tense. I feel nervous. I haven't done. When was the last time
Yeah.
I was on here? February?
Yeah, dude.
Were you in here with the sound or
Base Wars?
Was
Space
you?
Force?
How do I look, everyone? Do I look like I've lost weight?
I don't know, Thomas.
Please
Were
say
you here
yes.
with when Base Wars was here, or were you here with Second Skin?
No.
Or for any of those?
No, last time I was
So
here.
it's been like
maybe
probably
even January, late January.
It's been quite a while since you've been on
Yeah.
the show. Because we like
What month is this?
even those shows were few and far
August.
between. I would love to do more shows. I would love to get more involved. I would love to have somebody that did all this behind the scenes shit, so I didn't have to. That's kind of what I would like to do. Maybe get Trevor. in
Thomas
here.
was on in
January.
There we go.
Yeah, January. It's been a minute.
Yeah. No. Shit happens. We're busy, and I'm ornery half the
A
time.
lot of corrections have happened since then.
Yeah.
I
a lot of
am.
stuff.
So people keep asking me if I'm nervous because I'm getting married in October, and people keep asking me if I'm nervous. So no, I'm not nervous about getting married. I love the woman. There's a reason why I proposed, because I always said that I wasn't going to get married again.
Let's thank Mark Zuckerberg
Okay.
Thank
for
you, Mark.
his algorithm.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely. It was all Facebook. Thank
It was
you.
complete
I'm gonna have
Facebook.
to
Hey,
send him something. But
speaking of
hold on,
Mark
hold on.
Zuckerberg.
Let me just get this point
I'm
out.
sorry to interrupt.
I am nervous for one reason, okay? That is the fact that I have to dance with my lady in front of everybody fucking watching me for that so-called first
Well, then I
dance.
won't watch.
I'm going to have you get a whole bottle of Freud in your system before you get up there.
Oh, man. She will not allow that. She says I can drink, but I can't get stupid, okay?
So no Bud Light Platinum seltzers.
Yes. So I think what we're going to do is maybe for like the first 10, 15 seconds of the so-called first dance will be us dancing together. But I think we're going to have the DJ say everybody else to get involved.
I'm not dancing.
So that way it kind of takes the focus off of us and other people can dance too. So I'm just not much of, you guys, I'm cool with being on camera.
Chat, pick the song.
We already got the song.
Don't let Brian lie to you. He was a breakdancing champion.
It's gonna be
when he was
a
17.
it's gonna be a Casey and JoJo song. It's gonna be our first dance.
I don't know who that is.
It's from the late '90s, early mid '90s. Good song. Some
Okay.
good old R&B
Thomas
from
wasn't
back
born
in the
yet.
day.
So speaking of Mark Zuckerberg, I wanted to say Scott Dilbeck got me a autographed like collector's figurine of Data from Star Trek because they're the same guy.
You say data?
Yeah.
Data. I say it both ways.
Yeah, sometimes I say it the other way too.
Dude, I guess it just depends on context,
So
yeah, good.
I also learned something that other people say about the word data or data. Some scientists call it, what do they call it?
Oh, God.
They use it in a sentence like, I've examined, I'm trying to think of the way that Huberman uses the word data, and it's really weird. And if I can remember it, I want to say it, because every time he says it, I'm like,
Data.
can you use it that way?
So there's more than two ways.
Mm-hmm.
Erroneous
Is he
data.
Canadian or something?
It's not the accent, it's the way that he uses it in a sentence. And I wish I could remember. If anybody watches Huberman, you probably know what I'm talking about.
Sometimes I watch shit. What's that Canadian dude that's like all over the place lately? I don't remember.
Jim Carrey.
No. Kind of somewhat political, somewhat.
Jim Carrey.
No, Jim don't give a shit anymore.
No, he doesn't. He's the crazy old man.
Yeah.
We love him.
I love Jim. I think some of my top 5 favorite movies have Jim, like 2 or 3 of them are Jim Carrey movies.
I quote Jim Carrey.
Me, Myself,
every
and
day.
Irene, like top 5 movie for me. I love that movie.
So, Data is in my house on my bookshelf, like guarding all my books right now. He's just like hanging out.
Wow.
Sweet. I wish Donnie was here.
I do too. There's like a.
Because Donnie's good at filling in.
That's what I was just about to say. There's a spot that like, it may not sound like it, but to us three, it's like dead air.
Yeah. So like, Donnie.
That's where Donnie would be.
That's where Donnie would be.
Donnie's like, oh, nobody listens to me.
Donnie is the
I'm like,
ultimate.
dude, you
No,
have.
no, no,
I was
no.
like, you have a story to tell all the time.
Here's the thing. Donnie is what's called a yes and. Like whenever you're talking, Donnie doesn't shut down the conversation. He finds a way to fill in and keep it going.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
So for me, because I'm behind the scenes here, all this shit going on, I have to read things and press buttons and shit. My mind isn't focused on our conversation like it needs to be. I feel like I need to be like where you're sitting, Thomas.
Yeah.
So if I'm over there, I think I'd be better at conversating, you know? So I need to get somebody behind this computer and shit. I may maybe see if Turbo's interested in such a thing.
I don't think Turbo can hang with us.
Turbo's good. He's quiet. He just does what he's told. He's actually good with video editing and pictures and shit. So
I like the way Brian says pictures.
pictures?
You usually say pictures.
Pictures. I do. I don't put a C in there. It's my Philadelphian coming out at me.
We got to hire this guy right here.
So, Abstract Acoustics, what's your name? Do I know you? I see a face there, but I can't tell who it is. It's so small, a little icon.
From here, it kind of looks like
To
Donnie.
be honest with you guys, Scott, I'm coming. We do need a tech guy, and at some point we may be hiring a new tech guy. So
That is where's the trash can?
It's gone.
it's outside the door
It's out
right
there.
out there.
You want to go get it?
That is so fucking gross what you're doing right now.
Just spit in the cup, man.
He's gonna fill that cup up. You got a guy, Scott? What's going on?
What's up, Mr. Hi-Fi Vega?
Mr. Hi-Fi Vega. Hope you're doing well. All right, hey, Mr. Vega, are you gonna come to the show? I know you were here last year. Are you gonna come on this year? What are you doing? Yeah, you know, put it in that corner back there.
Just I like it right here.
Okay, gotcha. Thomas, how the hell you been? Have you been practicing bass at all lately? You never talk about the bass anymore.
Yeah, I
Oh.
practice every day.
Really? Every day.
Yeah, at home. I just
8
like.
hours a day.
I wish I could do that with drums, but drums are a lot.
Well, I
more
don't
hassle.
have to plug it in.
Right, I got you.
I know the notes and I can feel the instrument against me, and I just play it, and I like the vibrations and everything. I don't have to plug it in or anything. I practice every day. I practice for up to hours at a time.
Does your son like to come in and see what you're doing? Do you try to teach your son anything? I know he's
You
really
play in the
young,
living
but-
room, don't you?
Yeah, I play in the living room.
Yeah.
All my stuff's in the living room. Yeah, man, I have a good time with it.
Do you- I know
I'll
you
probably
don't
never
plug it
be a
in.
professional musician again, but
You ever put your headphones on, listen,
No.
or
No.
you just go raw?
Thomas looks like Brian and Derek's love child.
All right,
what?
sure.
What the fuck, guys?
Derek's lost a bunch of weight too
Yeah.
recently. He's
Yeah.
doing really well.
Yep.
I have lost some since because when I had my surgery, I actually lost like 25 pounds during a 2-week period when I had my surgery. But I've since I've started eating again, I've gained a lot of that back.
24 and a half pounds of that weight came out of Brian's face.
Yeah. Oh, you guys remember?
Yep.
Yeah, it was like my face was much skinnier. So
Yeah.
whenever I introduce like food back in my system, my face bloats back up. Oh, you know what else sucks, guys? I had that surgery, so I had my tonsils removed. I had a shit ton of adenoids, whatever the hell they are. They were removed.
Shit ton of.
Whatever that is.
I had-
came
I
right
had-
out of there.
I had more than most people apparently, and then they went up into my nose and took care of like a bunch of my sinuses and dilated them. Anyway, I was
Brian
hoping.
has huge adenoids.
I did. That's what he said. He says he hadn't seen anybody that clogged up in 5 years. Okay,
That's like.
so I had a
Keep
lot
going.
going on in my face, in my head. Anyway, You know what sucks about this whole thing? And, it cost me like 20 grand to do this fucking surgery, by the way. I still need a CPAP when I sleep. After all that surgery and all that shit, I was hoping I wouldn't need my CPAP. Well, CPAP has, your sleep apnea.
And where does your weight come off?
It comes off in my face, yes. But that's only part of it. I think my sleep apnea is actually mental and physical. Because there's two types of sleep apnea.
I quit snoring completely when I lost weight.
Okay. Now, do you still...
Unless I'm drunk.
Yes, when you drink, because last time you and I we were in a hotel, you were still snoring a little bit.
Yeah, so I drank too much, yeah.
Where were we?
That was years ago.
Oh, Maryland. When we were in Maryland or
because I definitely
Indiana.
drank too much that day.
Yeah. Dude, we drank the whole time we were in Maryland. I took liquor straight out of the still.
Yeah, we did.
Ray,
I didn't. Brian did.
Ray was like, here, Brian. He gave me a little cup like this.
I think the shit was 180 proof or something.
It was dripping out of the thing. He's like, here, try this. And it's just dripping into a cup. He's like, give it a shot. It touches your mouth and immediately starts evaporating off your lips. I think it's so strong.
I think when it comes out of that still, it's over 90%. It's like 92%, I think is what Ray got it up
Well,
to.
it was something else.
92%?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Skip, I have to wear a CPAP, damn it. I'm fat. So...
Donnie peed on it.
Yeah. They peed in my shoes out.
He did do that.
Have you told that story?
Donnie was standing behind the counter, and he had a hose below waist level filling up a bucket. And the only thing I could see is Donnie's hand down here, and I just hear whoosh. And I was like, this is exactly like the time you peed on Brian, Donnie.
Yeah.
Donnie, we love you if you're watching or
He
listening.
ain't watch. He don't give a shit.
Nobody make fun
Look.
of Donnie. We love Donnie.
Jason Gehring, he's got the X3. Boom.
Yep. I got it too.
Yeah.
They talk shit about me when I'm not in the room too. So.
I got it on a discount.
Of course you did, Brian.
I'm not going to buy it. I don't buy things at full retail. Plain and simple. I'm a Jew. So.
Wait, no. The term is some sort of metal alloy or no. We can't.
You're gonna get demonetized. Brian.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
But maybe I'm religiously a Jewish folk.
You're not.
Okay.
Just the way you just said that, we can tell that you're not.
It's not a religion. It's a race, Brian. You would know that if you actually were.
Good Lord, here we go.
Here goes Thomas on his rant again.
Let me tell you about
It's
Hollywood's lies. And the government.
Mr. Joe, I'm smoking a Pledge. You know how much I like the Pledges. It's one of my favorite cigars.
Is that the?
I like to
That's
call
that's
Hollywood
not the one he gave us in
pedo
Tennessee,
wood.
though.
No, actually, I think this is one I purchased at JR's. I thought it was the one he gave me, but it's not because I already
The
smoked
cigars
that
that Joe gave us in Tennessee were fire.
Well, one of them was a Pledge.
That shit, like, it was a little cigar, and I was like, I got like the spaghetti legs from smoking that thing.
Yeah, I don't get that, but I do get a nice little feeling off it because I used to smoke cigarettes for so long that I need something.
Yeah.
But if you guys got questions, keep asking. We're
Bigger than
curious.
shit, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, again, now that there's new people watching, let's do this. You see that there award, folks?
It's freaking badass.
That thing is big. It's bright. It's hard to get on camera. As you
It's
can see,
loud. I can't stop looking
it's
at it.
super bright on camera.
And then
But,
it turns.
No, that's good because when it turns off, you can actually see the colors in it. But anyway, it's full of color. It's got RGB going on. There's a remote for the thing. To win that, you have to come to the Sundown Audio Show, which is this Saturday, August 20th, starting at 9 at Hickory Motor Speedway. And that award goes to loudest, cleanest install. I don't know how the judging's going to happen or who's doing it, but that's how you get that award.
RGB was that old lady on the Supreme Court, wasn't it?
Jesus. Orgy Biv. That award comes from, it's created by Loud AF Designs or loudaf.net, which is Barnaby Lange. And it is purchased by Game Changer Car Audio, which is, who the hell is that again? James Bales in South Carolina. So James isn't going to be able to make the show because he's having a baby.
Well, that's a shame. Well, not the baby part, but not the baby part, but he can't make it.
James isn't going to be able to make a show, so he sent he had Barnaby make this beautiful
He got
award
the
every
pleasure
year.
of driving my Jetta last
He
time he was up
did.
here.
That was a whole thing going on.
Yeah.
We were in
That was
Maryland.
for Slam.
Yeah,
That's
you
for
and I
Slam.
were in Maryland when that happened, I think.
Those of you that don't know, Jacob now owns a Tesla because he's better than all of us.
Just you, Thomas.
Yeah. I got to drive that thing.
Yeah.
It is outrageous.
We took it down the drag strip in Tennessee.
Here it comes.
Oh, dude, it was so badass. It's
Flip
the
that switch back there again.
hold on.
There you go.
So it's the Model X, the SUV, 6-seater SUV, but it's the Plaid edition. It's so dumb.
It's stupid.
So there was one car at the track faster, and it was a dedicated drag car with super wide slicks on it that can't be driven on the road.
Actually,
Other than that, the Tesla beat everything.
I got video of this vehicle. I can actually.
It is
So Keith,
bananas.
we ran a 6.6 eighth mile at 110 miles an hour with me and Eric Coulter in the vehicle, and the track wasn't even prepped all that great because they can run a 6.1 on a perfect scenario, but we got 6.6. We were pretty proud of it.
There was only one vehicle that beat you that day.
Yeah,
and
he
that
just
That was
said
that dedicated drag
a
car.
complete. See, Thomas.
Probably,
I don't fucking listen.
that fucking thing probably had 2,500 horsepower.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
A big old blue. I don't even know what the hell it was. Yeah, it was ridiculous. And so I got to drive the vehicle on the way back home from Tennessee, and I can't even explain to you guys. So you know how when you want to pass somebody in the left lane, you're gonna hit the gas and it's gonna take a minute. You're gonna pass that person. His car is freaking instant.
It's on.
As soon as you hit the pedal, I can't even call it a gas pedal anymore.
Yep.
The accelerator, you hit that button, and it is just immediately you're past the person in front of you. Immediately.
It's
There's
so
no
it's
lag.
so stupid.
And
It
the-
hurts.
The wheels don't even
They don't spin.
They don't spin. So you
and all you hear is the wind.
you
Yeah.
feel this shit. You feel your face go like that. Yeah,
It was pretty dumb. Man.
it's awesome.
You get pinned back to your seat. You can like feel it in your teeth and your
I'm
eyes.
just gonna
Yeah.
keep drinking this bourbon.
Okay.
This is bourbon.
So I really
Yep,
like it,
bourbon.
and I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about like driving them in long trips. So I drove it straight off the lot to Alabama. I had
True.
a little bit of an adventure in Florence because they didn't have a supercharger, but that was my bad for not looking into that before I got there. But then I also drove it to Tennessee. Then I drove it to Houston, Texas. Driving it to Houston had no problems charging it all. The GPS takes you straight to all the stations, and I like to
You
stop
went to
every.
Buc-ee's, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Buc-ee's. I like to stop.
Buc-ee's
I
is
like to stop
awesome.
every 3 hours anyway, and that pretty much lined up perfectly with me wanting to stop and get out anyway.
And then he fucked up a tire.
I did. I ran over like a bolt.
He
in South Carolina.
always messes up a tire.
Always.
No, Scott. I'm drinking just some standard Woodford, which is a very good standard bourbon in my opinion.
I got the voice kill juice at home.
Yeah, it's
Lafroig.
Lafroig.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it. I
I'm
like
not.
Lafroig.
I'm not doing it.
Lafroig's got something where, like, when I drink it, it doesn't take much, and I feel it like immediately.
Lafroig is also like 50%. It's stronger.
It's something else for sure. And Lagavulin another one I really enjoy. Ooh. Yep.
Yeah, Sheetz has a lot of chargers too. Bucky's had like a massive 250 kilowatt charger. Also, I didn't know, Brian. Did you know that? You know the Stuckey's place we stop at?
Yeah.
I didn't know that
in
was
Tennessee?
like. I didn't know that was a big thing. I thought that was just a thing there. But the Gulf Coast has Stuckey's everywhere.
Oh, that's like on the border of Tennessee, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Right? So there's more of those.
I used to stop there all the time when I was in
made
college, and I've never seen another one.
They got like a little restaurant.
Yeah, but I
inside.
saw like 20 Stuckey's going through the Gulf Coast.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just like a one-off.
Yeah, me too. But they have the biggest supercharger that I've ever seen at that little Stuckey's on the way
Like,
to Tennessee.
in the middle of the road, or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the middle of nowhere, mountains. Is that in North Carolina or Tennessee? I
It's
can't
North
remember.
Carolina.
Okay.
It's like a 12 stall, 250 kilowatt supercharger at this little tiny country gas station.
Yeah. Well, my new car is blue.
I like the blue one.
The big yellow one's the sun.
I don't care about cars.
Thomas, he doesn't
If
know.
you come up to me and you want to talk about cars or whatever, how do I say this?
For
I
you-
don't care.
For you, it's just an A to B thing. You know, there are folks that are like that. For me, I grew up as a car guy. My dad restores classic cars for a living. It's like in my blood. I have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like
You know what?
cars.
Since it's like the anniversary of the Sundown Show, I actually tell you a true story that happened when I went to the first Sundown Show.
All right.
I showed up to the first Sundown Show not dressed like work. I was dressed like myself. I even had my aviators on, and I was walking my German Shepherd. And
Oh,
someone
yeah, that's
still
right, I remember that.
someone still recognized me, and they wanted to talk to me. And then they were just like, oh, so you just like build the woofers for Sundown. This is like totally true. I'll never forget it because ever since then I was like, I'm a disappointment. they were just like, dude, you must be making like, you guys must be making bank. And I was just like, I make okay money. I get
God,
by.
People think I make stupid
And
money.
then they're
too.
just like, it's like, you get, oh man. And they're like, you must have like the craziest system in your cars. Like, I don't. I'm starting like, what do you got in there? I was like, just stock, man. And I was like, well, you must drive like a BMW or something. And at the time, I was like, I drive a Suzuki Forenza. And then he was just like, oh, and like this dude had I was just like, I'm sorry to disappoint you, man. I'm just a person.
You know, before everybody gets the wrong idea, we pay pretty good here. But
Yeah.
you don't make six figures to build subwoofers.
Well,
Jake-
by the way,
Jake
this
pays
was
a fair
also
wage.
like 8 years ago.
Yeah. Jake pays a fair wage.
Like,
for
no,
sure.
it's just like people think we're like,
Yeah. Well, people think because me, for instance, they see me on YouTube, they see me out at shows, they know that I'm the office manager, they think I'm making like stupid money. No, I make a fair wage for what I do. You know.
no, we do good. We all sit pretty, but we're not like rock stars.
But then I go driving around in my FRS and shit. And they're like, oh, Brian in a sports car. But then they don't.
No,
look at
I spend all my money on like guitars and stuff.
And hookers. No,
You know.
he doesn't spend no. I just made that up.
Sometimes that happens, you know. You never know. You never know when you're gonna need a hook. Oh, bachelor party's coming up.
Brian's
no hookers though. You know,
no, God no.
no. Look, I can't have any troubles. Okay,
Brian, I'm not going to let you have any trouble.
You know we're live, right?
I know we're live.
You got yourself a nice woman.
I got a fantastic woman, and I'm marrying her for a reason. So no hookers. We are gonna go to a titty bar, I'm told. Which is there's nothing wrong with that. I'm allowed to go to a titty bar if as long as she knows what's up. But no hookers, okay, guys.
No hookers.
I know you want to spend all that money on me on my bachelor party, but just
If anybody wants to buy Brian a lap dance, you can send a
Jesus
cash payment
Christ.
right now.
yeah,
What do they call that thing? The super tip or whatever?
super chats,
Super chat,
chats. Go ahead and send them for my titty, not my titty bar. Yep, the alcohol's hitting me now. What's that thing called?
Yep.
Bachelor party. We're gonna go to Bubba Gump's. I know that.
And we're going to have cigars.
We gotta go to Bubba Gump's. We're gonna have a cigar. Gotta have some drinks, some good food, some good times. And we're going to where are we going again? Charleston.
Yeah, Charleston.
We're gonna go to Charleston for the weekend and have a good time. So, come and join us. When is that? September 16th, 17th.
Yeah.
So if you want September 16th and 17th, come buy me a drink.
Oh,
Goddamn cigar, Joe.
Look at that. Look at that.
Woo! And Byron Chambliss. Thanks, gentlemen. We're going to have a great time that night. Both of you should join, though, by the way. Charleston, September 16th. I don't know where we're going. Thanks, guys, very much.
Hell yeah.
What the hell else do we got going on? Again, we haven't done a show in forever. What do we need to talk about here?
That's what I said.
We just bullshit half the time. You guys don't remember?
That's
Remember-
why we need Donnie.
You remember at the old shop, at the old studio, we used to just have a good time on the show. We didn't have to talk.
The old shop was haunted.
It just happened.
It was haunted.
Yeah, but it was a different vibe in that podcast room.
I hated that place.
Well, you know, it was quite haunted. Yeah, there was some weird shit going on in there.
Thomas had to go there and like do work. He was like, "Fuck this,
Yeah.
fuck a job."
Mr. Abshack Acoustics. Yes, Charleston's one of my favorite places too. I love that place.
They got a really nice hot sauce store there too.
Yeah?
All right, we'll have to see what's up with that. Speaking of
I
hot
got
sauce,
samples.
Joey Cream's not
shit.
going to be able to make it to our show.
Oh man.
But Joey sent us some hot sauce like a year ago. He said we need to try
Doomed.
in honor of him.
It was like a year ago. Shit. We're sorry, Joey.
So on Friday we should do this hot sauce.
I don't know, man.
I'll bring some milk. You know,
Where I don't eat carbs anymore, it's hard to eat the hot.
I'm closing on I gotta go to the bank. Close on it.
Cigar Joe. So Joe will accidentally send cigars to me under my name on accident, and like he'll make an order, forget to change the address, and it'll get sent to me.
Oh, speaking of addresses and shit, if Donnie was here, he would talk about how like What happened to him yesterday?
Oh,
A bunch of pizzas showed
The
up.
address for the high school that I graduated from is associated
Donnie.
with Donnie's property.
So like Donnie gets these deliveries.
Yeah.
Hey, what was it? He got like a bunch of marker boards.
Yeah, marker boards.
And it was raining, and he was just like, "Not my problem."
He totally should have taken a pizza though.
Yeah. So yeah, the school is that me and Donnie graduated from, and you too,
about-
right, Brian?
Yeah, I graduated from South
It's
Iredell.
somehow associated with 2 of my addresses, neither one of which had anything to do with me when I went there.
Are they similar numbers?
No.
I'm really curious how this is happening.
People Google.
I got a notice for a construction lien for South Idaho High School sent to my house in Claremont.
People Google that school, and your name comes up because you own this town.
I was like, do I own that school and nobody told me? I don't know.
But here's the thing. All right, so when somebody places an order for Domino's or whatever pizza company that was, they have to put their address in. How is it going to Donnie's address
I don't know, man.
for the school? It makes no sense.
I have no idea.
Dead air.
Yep.
Savion Smith.
Donnie, we
See, this is the part where Donnie fills in. He confirms our story, man.
You're welcome for the contribution for your show, Savion Smith, at your show at Edwards Audio. Everybody make sure you go over there if you're around.
Yes.
When is everyone getting here? What do you think? Tomorrow?
Yeah, we sent.
We're gonna
That's
see.
right. We sent them a package. So a lot of people hit us up for like little sponsorships or things for the raffles for their shows, and we try our best to send as much out as we can. Usually, you email me, Brian@sundownaudio.com. Usually, I'll send out an SFB 600 and
Hey,
a pair of LCSs.
I'm supposed to send something to Jeremy Jacobson's show. He's doing a show for like veterans and stuff.
Jeremy Jacobs. That's in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't let me forget.
Okay. I'll forget. I've been drinking.
Thomas, don't let me forget.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
I didn't hear anything you said.
I'm supposed to send stuff to one of our guys in up north in Minnesota. for a show.
Minnesota.
We're doing like a veterans benefit show.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not a dealer, but
No.
he's cool with us. He can't be a dealer because there's another dealer close to him. But
Yeah.
we know who he is.
Yeah.
So, anyway, there's that. If you have that email, by the way, just send it to me, Jake.
I think he PM'd me or something
I'll
on
take
Facebook.
care of it. Strippers and streaking, murder. So, I have streaked before, multiple times, when I was younger. Not so much anymore. Usually, if I'm taking my clothes off, it's in my bedroom or at a party somewhere in Thomas's house.
Usually at Thomas's house.
Yeah, last time I did it was at a hotel thingy. It was in Chimney Rock. We had a
Yeah.
good time. Good times that night. And then the next day we had to walk all the way up to the damn top of a mountain.
It's like 500 steps.
Hammered.
It's a lot of steps.
I was
Brian was still drunk from the night before. He had to stop like 3 times because he was about
and I
to
was
puke.
nervous as shit because I wasn't nervous until I had to start climbing them damn steps, and I realized,
yeah.
this is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Proposal.
Man,
And
Brian-
then it was supposed to be like Brian didn't even wait till we got a view. He just like the second he was like what's his attention?
But here, you know what the funny thing is? In my head, it was at least 5 minutes while we were up there. But apparently, it was like 5 seconds.
I mean, you did,
Time
you
stood still.
barely waited at all.
Time stood still while I was up
It
there,
did,
dude.
yeah.
You're just like, I love this woman.
Everybody thought Brian was having a heart attack. They're like, call the ambulance.
Everybody,
that is at least how it sounded.
I'm really tired. I said I was really tired.
Yes.
I'm really tired, but I just need to.
I'm reliving
Tell
it right
this
now. This is
woman
exactly how it went.
How much I love her. Ugh. And there's like 25 people on the top of this mountain, just like, what the hell is this guy doing?
Yep. Is he drunk?
I had to get on my knee and it hurts. And I'm like, yeah, that was funny.
And this is the part where Donnie talks. See?
Oh.
Yeah.
I was talking to Donnie about Stephen King books earlier. I bought some that I was going to read when I get a moment.
I read that whole book that you gave us.
The investment book, yeah.
Yeah, Jake's a very generous boss man. So if he thinks that he can help his fellow employees, he will do this.
He gave us a bunch of books of how to make our own wealth.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, Jerry is holding one, and he looks at me and he goes, "Is this how we get a raise?" It's like, is that how that works around here?
It's Jake's nice way of saying, "Hey guys, you're responsible for your own damn raise."
Well, we have a 401k here, and I just kind of wanted to reinforce to everybody how important that is.
401k.
Yep.
Sock it.
We making the monies. I love my 401k, by the way, because I can pull from it, and I don't get like any problems. Or what do you want?
Yeah, I do
fair
good
interest.
impressions.
Fair interest.
SD designs.
So the interest is really cool because it's 5%, but the 5% goes back to me in my account. It doesn't go back to the company. So I love our 401k. Do not change it.
You know, Vanguard is owned by the people that have accounts there. Mm-hmm. It's like a collective.
They have a
type
commercial
thing.
about that now.
It's pretty awesome. I like it.
I thought Crystal was going to come.
What do you think about that, Donnie?
I don't know where she is.
Well, guys,
Well,
it's kind of like this book that I read, because Donnie reads like 98 books a day. He reads even more than I do.
Donnie reads a lot.
I thought Crystal was going to come. By the way, I want to thank again Cigar Joe and Byron Chambliss, my doppelganger, for sending us some monies. We're going to use that money towards our fun times during the bachelor party.
Yeah, Joe, it sucks you can't make it, bro.
He says Wednesday has so many stories. He sent me a video of Wednesday smacking the shit out of a girl. Who
that was a good one.
Talking shit. That was pretty.
Wednesday can handle her own.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Sure. Don't double cross that
pick
chick.
a fight with Wednesday.
Can we get a video of her smacking you, Thomas?
No,
I have the video, but I would rather not
I got
show
shit to do, man.
Be like one of them Russian slapping contests, except you don't get a turn.
Jesus, dude, no.
How long have we been on here? We've been on for just an hour, so we can turn it off whenever the hell we want. But yeah, we have nothing to talk about. We just wanted to talk about the show coming out.
Yeah, man.
This is the show for the show for the show.
Friday. So today's what, Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
So Friday, I'm going to be recording some shows. We've got Brandon from CustomSpeakerPods.com. He's going to come on. Possibly the people from Mecca. I'm drunk. I could feel it coming out. We got the Mecca owners possibly coming on the show. I haven't confirmed that yet. Jay Jones, who is our distributor in Toronto, Canada, one of the distributors out there, he's going to come on the show. I'm probably going to record them. I most likely won't do them live. Now, what I will be doing live is if Jake and Stevie really do their weightlifting competition, I'm going to go live, and you guys are going to see it. For those those that can't make the show,
You guys gonna embarrass me.
You'll be good.
Too much
I
pressure.
really feel like it's going to be close. I
Close.
really do. I think it's going to be a fun time. Where do you want to do it, Jake?
It has to be in the weightlifting room.
All right, well, that's where we're going to do it then.
Yeah, man.
Will you motherfuckers let me know when it's happening?
You're gonna be gone signing papers.
No,
it's going to be that late?
You said you wanted to do it earlier in the day so you can start drinking.
Yeah, but I at least got to eat lunch first.
There's Robbie.
Bye, Robbie.
He don't want to come in.
I don't know how the hotels look, to be honest with you. We had a question about hotels out here.
So here I'm going to give you so there's a Holiday Inn Express. It's in Conover. It's right next to a place called Sweet Taters. That's where you need to go.
You got to eat at Sweet Taters.
So it's right next to the Walmart and Sweet Taters. It's called Holiday Inn Express. And that, in my opinion, is the best hotel in the area because it's kind of away from all the crazy shit, and it's a nice little area, and it's a nice hotel.
We have a comment of surprise that we have a weightlifting room. Yes, indeed, we do.
Yes.
We do have a weightlifting room. Yes,
Yep.
It has a sign that says "Don't be a bitch."
it does, and none of us use it that are in this room.
I have my own stuff at home.
I have an X3 just like Jake does, except I don't.
I ain't
use
working
I don't
out with
use it
those
as much as
assholes.
He does. Thomas doesn't need to work out. He's got all the muscle and large cock that he needs. So good for you, Thomas.
Yep.
Oh, we're having a
the
good
Sweet
time.
Sweet Taters restaurant is like a southern cooking restaurant.
Oh my God, it is amazing.
Yeah.
Sweet Taters is so here. Let me give you a little skivvy on Sweet Taters. Okay, every day is a new menu.
Yeah, new menu. That's actually
right.
pretty wild. Yeah.
And they've got, you get to just choose from that daily menu, and they kind of make a bunch of stuff, a batch of shit per day, and you choose from that menu, and it is always good. I've been there 7-8 times. I love it, but don't be on a diet, because if you're on a diet, it ain't happening. You're gonna have a rough time. It's all the carbs you can ever need.
You don't
Yeah,
need carbs. No
it's-
carbs for you, Brian.
Yeah, I can't do the carbs.
It's very southern.
Other
I
than
mean, it's
these,
called sweet taters,
Other than
for
these
fuck's sake.
2 beers that I'm having, I haven't had any carbs today.
Yeah, I'm trying to lay off carbs.
You gotta
I
go.
love carbs so much.
You gotta go.
That's not fair. I'm Italian. I have to eat pasta every day, and I can't do that anymore. It's not fair. You know what really wrecks my system? It's not carbs. It's fucking tomatoes.
Yeah.
So something about tomatoes, I shit blood every time I eat tomatoes.
All right.
I can't have tomatoes anymore.
All right.
I don't know what's going on. So my neighbor across the way, Suzanne, she's a beautiful, wonderful lady, older lady, probably in her 80s. She's like, "Hey, Brian, I got these tomatoes for you." And last year I took the tomatoes, but this year I can't take the tomatoes because I poopies too much. I
Well,
can't.
you could just give them away.
This man's getting married. Can you believe that?
I can't have the
Ladies?
tomatoes. It wrecks me. Like I love
All
tomatoes.
y'all missed out on a chance at this.
Yeah,
That's
sorry,
a
ladies.
lot of man.
There's only one lady that's there now. She's got it. She's got it strong too. She's real good with what she does. Not going to talk any more about that. So anyway,
I don't believe
tomatoes.
that.
Tomatoes wreck me, guys. I'm Italian. Tomatoes aren't supposed to wreck an Italian person. Okay, it's not fair.
Maybe you're not really Italian, Brian.
Well, I am 75% Italian. Okay, so
Brian,
maybe-
I always thought you were part Mexican.
No, I just look Mexican in the summer. That's just the way it goes. Yeah. I am the other 25%. Actually, it's like 35% is like Czechoslovakian and English. You know, so the English folk can't have this. Can't have it.
SD Designs, I get acid reflux. I tell you what's helped me with acid reflux is you buy water with high pH. I'm talking like 9.5, 10 plus.
You want to hear something?
And you just drink that shit, man. That really, really tames the beast, for real. It helped me.
So Thomas,
So
I'm gonna learn you something.
you're
So your pH water is okay for a little bit, but you have to be careful with it. So there's something. So if you have like acid reflux or whatever you want to call it, heartburn, the best way to take care of that is with a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in some water. You just down it real quick.
I used to do that.
You'll actually feel, like if you got heartburn, you'll feel the acid, the vinegar burn away the heartburn. And you literally feel it as it goes down, and you're done with it. There's no
I
more
used to
heartburn.
do that, but it started messing with my teeth, so I stopped.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
take it.
you
It's
have to-
really
I take
hard.
capsules of apple
You
cider
have to
vinegar.
dilute it for sure.
It's really hard for it to not hit your teeth.
You just take
Yeah.
the capsules.
And then for like the next, 10 minutes, you feel like you just drank piss.
Here's what we
So-
do at home. At nighttime,
Capsules.
we'll take apple cider vinegar. I can't speak. But we will put it in chamomile tea with a little bit of cinnamon, and it tastes like an apple like pie when
Yeah.
you drink it. And chamomile tea is good to put you to sleep, and you get all this shit, and it burns away the fat and all that good shit.
Andy's one of those people that does the apple cider vinegar thing.
I like to take capsules of apple cider vinegar when I eat my 1 pound of meat meals. Helps digestion.
God damn, 1 pound
Yeah.
a day or one.
Well,
in
that's
one
like the
sitting?
only thing he'll eat that day.
I'll eat like
A pound of meat in one sitting is
That's
that
a
ain't-
beast.
That ain't
Yeah.
shit. I can do 3 or 4
a
pounds.
lot of meat.
God damn.
I do love.
But I'm on a diet,
I
so
do
I
love a
don't.
good ribeye. I love a good ribeye for sure. And this is where Donnie would start talking.
Yeah, man. Speakers
Yep.
and shit.
God damn, we gotta get Donnie.
Where is Donnie? He's probably gone.
He's home. He's home now.
He's home.
What
Yeah.
time is it?
Reading a book.
Yeah.
5:20.
Oh, he's home.
All right. Well, do you guys want to call it a night?
Sure. Yeah, I got to get home and take care of that goat.
We can call it a night. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching August 20th, which is this Saturday.
Thanks,
at
everybody.
Hickory Motor Speedway.
Thanks, y'all.
Sundown Audio Show 2022, 9 o'clock. Get there. We'll see you.